Oh, yo, 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 yo. Blueprints. It's time. This game has been calling my name for weeks now. Months now, maybe. It's funny because there are other games that have been calling my name for a lot longer than that. And I'm just like, Blueprints. So, I have the game up. And I have my notes up. I played the game a couple times when I was on vacation. I was playing it on the Steam Deck. And the game, I ran through it a few times, and the game advised me to play with some notes. So, I'm going to restart this game and play with some notes. I'm going to keep the tab open on my other monitor here. In a document on Google Docs. And I'm going to play with my PlayStation controller, which I have right here. And I'm going to have to go back and forth. I'm hoping I can grind this out rather quickly. I was thinking it was going to be able to take me maybe a day. I'm thinking now it might maybe take me like 2 or 3 days maybe. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to have a lot of fun with it. I'm not good at puzzles, so this will be funny. I like puzzles, and I find them very... it's a fun way to play, so... let's just dive right into it and see how it goes. See if I start typing here. Hi, my... Okay, cool. You guys can see that. Maybe I'll do the whole thing in bold so it's easier to see. And up the font. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good. Okay, let's do it. Should probably have the chat open too somewhere. Yo, what's up, Sam? See if that works. Okay, perfect. New game. In association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Rose. Rose? There's our great uncle, I think. With a mustache going into his lip. And a beard going literally into his lip.
To publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
we're playing as Simon,
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own
gorgeous,
near Mount Holly. The The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Interesting. So there's
The
an extra
location
room.
of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Got it.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my
That's okay, Sam.
grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert
S. Sinclair. All right, let's get in there. Here we are. Yeah, I was worried this was going to happen. All right, so here we go. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. No tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Well, what we're going to do is take some notes so that we can learn from the previous days and make some progress pretty quickly here. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Take a look at this guy here. We will take that. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint by pressing R2. Yep, here is everything. Very cool. So this is the way it works, right? So we have our blueprint here. Each time you get to a door, it gives you the option to pick one of 3 rooms to build. Each room gives you its own certain things that it does. It either gives you things, or it opens doors, or it doesn't have any doors to... You'll find out as you watch. Each time you go through a door, you lose a step. So in the top right corner of the screen where it says day 1, under it there's the 50 and the 2 footprints. Every time that we walk through a door, we lose 1. And when we get to 0, the day ends. If I know that there's no way of going forward and we're stuck, I'll end the day before we get to 0. So here we are. Take a look at everything. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Here you go. Each time you enter a house or a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So that's its way of giving us a little bit of a sense of urgency. All right. So here we go. So we got the bedroom, closet, and hallway. I'm going to go hallway on that one. Give us some extra doors here. I don't think there's actually anything in here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this hallway to find. What I want to do, I have when I was playing it originally, I had a bad tendency of trying to like fill up every single square. So like you can see right now on the bottom left, we have the hallway and then the pantry. Pretty sure that if what's the button? Yeah, that just, it's the bottom is 5, the grid is 5 wide and like, I think like 10 tall or 9 tall, excuse me, because it's 45 rooms. So what I was doing was I was trying to fill every single space, and it's just, apparently that's not actually the way you want to play. What I want to do is I want to be able to get as many items as possible before moving on to other each tier of the house. So let's do Nook. Give ourselves another door. And keys are huge. You're not going to be able to get into certain rooms if you don't have keys. Let's just keep going here. Okay, corridor, bedroom, storeroom. What I want to do is I want to you want to move north at all times, right? So I want to give myself rooms that will allow us to give ourselves more opportunities to go north. So right now, if I give myself the corridor, it gives us 1, 2, 3 doorways to go north, 1 going west. So we want to go, so I want to keep, so like if I chose bedroom instead, I'd have 2 going west, 2 going north. I want to continue going north. So I'm going to pick, however, storeroom this early on, getting those items would be nice, especially with the additional 2. I'm actually going to pick the storeroom and get those items. Hopefully, I'm like, my logic makes sense and I'm not being a complete dumbass here. I felt like there was one more thing, right? Yeah, the gem. Get it. So yeah. Yeah, my goal is, okay, so 2 keys, 1 diamond, and 1 coin. The goal, like, what I think what I learned last time is you want to backtrack as the least amount as possible. So that way you don't have to consume as many steps. Right now, if you're looking at this, I have 3 options to go. I can go north through the hallway, north through the entrance hall, or west through the entrance hall. It would be a bad idea to just go straight through and go west through the entrance hall and then backtrack to north through the hallway. So that's why you want to take care of that now and then not have to go back. And they really screwed me there. Let's just make it a closet. Alright, so it gave me dice. I'll take that. Okay. And a card. Opens electronically powered security doors. I don't know if I got that item last time. That might be really helpful. I think that's it in here. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. All right, well, we're in the east wing right now, so. All right. Let's continue going north here. And we got a parlor, a pantry, and a lavatory. Well, all 3 suck. They don't give me any options here. Pantry, lavatory. I could redraw it, but I feel like redrawing the floor plans might be a little bit too early. I might want to hang on to that. Man, tough 3 right here. We're going to go with the parlor just so I can win this mini game, and then we'll continue west and see what we got. All right, so I know what the deal is with this. I'll read it just in case I pick that up. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. So I'm pretty confident I know how to play this game already. So the blue box contains the gems. This box is the white box. So that's that's false. This box is the black box. That's also false, which means that this one has to be true. The blue box contains the blue gems, which means that the gems are in this one. I'm a genius. You know what? I'm gonna play keyboard and mouse because it's been actually kind of tough with the controller. Also, I need to practice doing that. Okay, keyboard and mouse time. So the objective, Sam, it's you have to get to the 46th room, right? So if we look, I'm on keyboard and mouse now. I don't even know how to freaking play. Oh yeah, I gotta experiment here. Hold on a second. Let's see. Q. Okay, so that's that, right? E, Z. All right, so R is a directory. Got it. Okay, so tab is the blueprint. So this is the most important screen right here. We have to get here to the antechamber. Each time, if you'll see once we finish round 1 of how it's actually kind of hard to get there, or day 1, I should say. I've gotten there before. Like I've gotten a room to touch this, and I've tried going through to the antechamber. It's not that simple. You need to like unlock certain rooms in certain areas that will then connect to the antechamber to open the doors. It's something that we're not going to be able to really like dive into and really like figure out until we probably get to like maybe like day 15, day 10 maybe. So again, like it's a mystery as to what's awaiting us in room 46, but the goal is to get into this room 45. So we just got to make our way there. You'll again, as you watch, you'll pick up exactly kind of what's going on. All right, so see what happened. So when I built this room, it gave us an entrance here, north, and it gave us an entrance east. Because if you look at the map again, because we already had the closet there, and the closet didn't have a room on the left, it died. Like there's no way through that door. So the way that it replaced it is it just put up a bunch of boards and bricks. Yeah. So our only option right now is to go west. And we are looking at a bunch of crap. I feel like I want to go spare room again, just so I don't block myself off from going further west. Let's do the spare room. There literally is nothing in the spare room. All right. So now, again, if we pick the guest bedroom, we're done. If we pick the bunk room, we're done. We have to pick the whatever that word is, the boudoir, the boudoir. I don't know, but you have to pick that one. And we see what's going on in here. Sometimes there's like hidden stuff in here. Like if you actually look behind over here, there's a safe, and we use like items and pictures to figure out what's in like the code to the safe in order to get in it. As of right now, we don't have that information yet, so let's see. Bedroom, corridor, courtyard. The courtyard is a pretty good one. That allows us to go east and north. It's requiring a gem. I already have 2, so it wouldn't be the end of the world, but we would be screwed if we continued. Yeah, corridor is always left unlocked. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Gaining 2 steps is big. I mean, it's not big, but it helps. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a gem yet. But there could be some. I think there are some useful things in the courtyard. I think I'm actually gonna pick that. I think there's like a shovel and like things. Yeah, I knew there was something in here. Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Got it. I know that if we also get a shovel, we can dig, but I don't see a shovel out here. So, all right, let's see what's east. And of course, nothing to curl us back up north. This game loves to screw you. We don't want to do corridor. We don't want to do pantry, so we're going to do guest bedroom. And then we're going to gain 10 steps, which was pretty big, and then another gem. That's also big. And then what's this here? Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiards room, which I remember playing. That one's fun. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. So, one thing I actually did notice after going into this room is that this room did not specify that it had a gem. So that is something I'm going to write down in the notes. So I'm going to write bedroom contain or just bedroom and then maybe we'll do like a bullet point. I don't know. No, we'll just do like a hyphen. Contains gem. Right. So you sometimes watch if I go north here again, it normally tells you what's in the room. So like this says +1 gem. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 coin. It tells you kind of what's going on in that room, in the bedroom. It did not tell us that there was a gem in there. I don't know if it's because it's just throwing you a gem this time around and it won't later. But I haven't played enough to really know that yet. That's why I wanted to be able to take notes. So right now we're looking at the spot here. Chapel, den, and nursery. So we got to either pick the chapel or the den. They're both giving us north and east passages. Another gem would be nice, but getting the chapel out of the way this early would be pretty nice too. So again, another way you want to strategize, right? If I pick the chapel right now, there's no reason for me to backtrack and go into these other rooms because the only way that we have of going north is through the courtyard. You can't go through the guest bedroom. You can't go through the parlor, the closet, or the storeroom. You can only come through the courtyard. So if I pick chapel right now, it's highly unlikely that I have to backtrack into it, which means that using it now would actually be a good idea considering every time I have to go through it, I lose 1 coin. So I'm going to pick chapel. And I believe so. It just took 1 coin away from me. I might have to I'm gonna backtrack through it once in order to get into the other room. I thought there was something on one of these pews. I guess not. Was there something on the altar? Maybe. I don't remember. Go ahead. All right. So now we're dealing with. The den would block me in one way. Lavatory might be okay. And nursery. So the thing is that once you pick something as well, it's done. Like if I picked lavatory right now, I'm never going to see lavatory again. Getting these rooms that block ourselves in out of the way early might actually be a good idea as well because we want options later on in the game. Picking nursery this early might be tough because we're losing a gem. However, it'll be nice to gain those 5 steps. The den doesn't completely block us in. It allows us to go east. And it gives us a gem as well. But I feel it's tough. I feel like I actually am going to go den because then if I go back into the chapel and I go north and it tells me that I can't do anything else, at least we have our east option. So I actually am going to pick den. Before I actually enter this room, though, I think I want to see what's in the chapel first before I gain any possible coins, so that when I go back through it, I don't lose any. Because you can't take away from 0. Okay, corridor, bedroom, kitchen. This is a tough call. Picking corridor would keep sending us north, which would be good. And also the door is left unlocked. The note earlier said that rooms in... Well, actually, I think I remember something saying the last time I played this game that all the red cards that you read are wrong. They're like false. And that was a red card that we read earlier when we were back in the hallway or in the entrance hall, wherever that was, maybe in the Nook, that said rooms in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So I think I actually want to hold off on corridor. Kitchen, bedroom. Let's go bedroom. So we have 2 doors going east now. I don't love that, but it's okay. At least we have 2 options. Let's hammer that. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's huge. I've never seen that before. Anything else in this room? I know you can, like, look at stuff. Alright. I think that's it. Alright, so now we're still going... See, the door's locked. See, that's why you need keys. Alright. So pantry, that's probably what I'm going to pick. Breaker box. That would just block us in. And a locksmith. Keys for sale. That might be nice. However, I'm terrified of... If I pick locksmith and I go back through the chapel into the den, I'm worried that I'm going to get blocked. I'm going to pick pantry. And I'm going to backtrack now and see what's going on this way. Oh, gem. Did we know there was a gem in here in the den? I think we did. I'm going to write it just in case. This was the den. Oh, and you know what, too? Let's also write... bedroom. Contains chest with coins. How many coins? Was it like 12? It was 12. All right. Lavatory, corridor, nursery. I mean, let's just keep moving east. Using a parallel corridor that where doors always unlocked, moving parallel, like horizontally and not vertically, that's tough. You don't want to do that. I don't think there's anything in here. But oh well. So no matter... I don't want to pick the bunk room just yet. I don't want to block myself in this far off. Dining room might be good. It blocks off a south entrance, but again, I don't really care about moving south at this point, so that doesn't matter. Same thing with security. Dining room Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We haven't reached rank 8 yet. I think on this one I'm going to go dining room. Okay, nothing, I guess. Yeah, it's not going to be a valuable room until we reach rank 8. Alright, so passageway might be good. Think I might actually really appreciate passageway right here. I don't want to block myself in. 2 gems, though. That's so tough. Alright, whatever. What I'm kind of hoping for is that we go east and then curl back down, and then in this box here we have like a something that'll block us in, and then that way we can just retreat. That would be perfect. Like I said, this is exactly what I said when we first started playing, is that I have a bad habit of trying to fill up every single square. You don't need to do that. Now we use security. We used all of our gems. This gives us a little bit of a cutaway here, I think. Really, really good day 1, though, so far. All right, buddy. Pick up the pace. Jeez. So in every single room, there's a security camera, as you can see. And there we are. Blue memos. See, this is what I was saying earlier. Blue memos equal true, red memos equal false. Essential information. So I believe we actually can use a key card here to get through that door. We have one going this way. And I think there's some... I think this is also important here too. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Key card. So let's just... Okay, let's do this. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 1 fruit, 1 gem, 4 coins. Probably in rooms that I opened but didn't actually go through yet. I think that's actually in the kitchen. Menu. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Set security level. The amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting. Yeah, so we don't want that. We want low. Confirm setting. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting. The security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are... So we want that to unlock. Confirm setting. Back. Return a security member. Log into network. Terminal password. No idea. Sinclair. Yeah. Password. All right, let's get out of here. We'll have to come back to that at some point. But okay, we have the key card to get through. Right now we're looking at... Yeah, let's just go straight away first. So we want to head back down south, which is here. And hopefully it'll give us a room where we just have to... Thank you, Sam. Definitely check back in once you're back home. That sucked. We did not want any of these. We're going to have to redraw the floor plan. Utility closet, huge. Keycard entry system, off. I don't know what this means. Gymnasium, off. Dark room, off. Garage, off. I feel like I might want to actually turn the lights on in there. I don't know what VAC indicators means. So is this door open or is it just like completely shut off? Okay. We're gonna go less likely to find items lying around in your house. That's tough. Running a laboratory. Anything in here? I think so. All right. So, read this here. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. S something 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 something. Can I flip this and see? There's no way. I was thinking it was... I mean, I thought I might have been close with Sinclair. S. I don't know what that says. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's wrong. So... the antechamber is locked and does require access levers to grant entry. Let's get this into a... make this a bulleted list here. Okay. Read this blue note. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Write that down. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. The more north, I don't like that. Doors will be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. What else we got? I think it might be it for in here. I don't think there's much else. All right. Back through the passageway. Let's curl back west. That's not bad. I probably 7 locked doors. I have 1 key. We're not picking that one, that's for sure. We might not have a choice. We might not have a choice. I'm going to pick gymnasium. Just because I know I'm never going to have to go back into it. And I don't want to lose 2. But that sucks that I'm losing 2 passageways. Oh well. At least we're not losing the steps. All right, let's go back. All right, so gonna have to pick the mailroom. Got no other choice. You can once you go in and you go to pick a room, you cannot back out and not pick a room. You have to pick a room. This just screwed us. So we're gonna have to do the mailroom. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. So hopefully we pick it again tomorrow. There's not much else in here. So an order has been placed. Not much else to do in this room. So now we got to curl back. Go through the dining room, corridor, den, chapel, bedroom. See, that's why you don't want to back. So now I'm going to lose like 7 different... 7 steps. I'm going to be down to 20 steps by the time I get back to where I'm supposed to be. But you know what? We're not a fortune teller. We don't know what they're going to give us, so... Go through here. What a nice clock. And we lost a coin. So we got an apple. That's good. That'll give us some steps. Here's some more coins. This note. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should be cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread should be ideal. 5, 5, and 5. I just ate an apple and got, like, what, 2 steps? That doesn't... So I got 2 steps after eating an apple. Which means that would make this 10. 1 apple equals 2 steps. At least I think it was 2 steps, right? Well, we got some coins. That's good. Oh, God. Guess we got to pick the conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Oh, jeez. That's huge. So where are they? They're on the table? We got a card here. Safe code 9083. It's red. It's wrong. What am I going to write? Safe code is not 9083. Wait a minute. Hi, Banana Bee. If red memos are false and it was written on a red memo, would that mean that the red memos are actually true? But then if red memos are true, wouldn't that mean that red memos are false? I'm going to write this down just in case. Safe code is not 9083, but maybe it's something else. I don't know. All right. What does this say? Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. The office safe. Oops. Conference notes are in office safe. Why is this so tiny? Guess you don't need that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I really hope that if we do this again and we look at that note, it doesn't say the code is something else. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I don't think a room has allowed me to spread any item yet. So, not really sure what that means. But okay. Looks like we got east and west. Let's take a look here. Gonna have to do Maid's Chamber, right? Go back up north. Wine cellar plus 3 gems is huge, though. That sucks. We gotta go north. Have to. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount St. Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. Probably have to pick the dark room there. Great Hall again. I only have 1 key. That's not going to be good. We're picking the dark room. I don't have a gem, so. I'm so surprised we've made it this far for day 1. I don't know if I want to go in there yet. Let me check out East conference room first, though. Or West, excuse me. You're shitting me. All right. Better not freaking screw me. I don't have a gem. I'm going to have to pick the West Wing Hall. I don't think there's anything in here either. Well, no. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Okay. Not really sure what that means. And we got screwed. Damn it. I mean, there's no other choice. We have to pick the bunk room. That sucks. We got some steps, but... Oh, 2 keys. Oh, shit. Let me write that down. Okay. Big help, actually, right there. I take it back, bunk room. Nice little gaming console. Can I break this open? No. It's a pretty sick bunk bed setup we got here. All right. Oh, this guy's still alive? Conference room. Dark room. Lights go out. Shit. This is going to be tough. So in the dark room, you can't see the floor plans you're going to draft. So this is going to make or break us right here. We'll go east first. And it needs a key, you son of a... Good thing we got those 2 keys earlier. Gotta pick this one. I don't have a gem. And we got the fucking hallway. God damn it. Seven locked doors. I have to go back to the dark room. I have to. Oh, man. Left or center, left or center, left or center. Banana B, help me. Help me. I'm going to go center. Might as well. Go ahead. It's a gym. We just lost 7 steps. You're freaking... And it needs a key card, too. I have a key card, don't I? Oh, man. The weight room. Never thought the weight room would do that to me. Ugh. Alright, let's go east. One more time. I think it's this way, right? Yep. Yep, gonna need the terrace. Oh, this is pretty. We got a banana. Bananas are +3. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Anything else out here? Not much. Not much. All right. 8 steps. Gotta go workshop, right? Like, we can get the 3 gems from the wine cellar, but we're done. Have to go workshop. I don't think I can actually craft anything with the stuff that I have. Broken lever could prove to be useful. I bet you it definitely does. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Anybody else completely understand what's going on here? A message read. Should I type this out? Where are we? Workshop. Workshop. I'm just going to call it a poem. Poem 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message in bold that could prove useful. Read is of often, keep doing that, lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read. The letter is not. No period. Okay. I don't know what that means. But oh well. Oops. Okay. Can I take this? Nope. So it gives me a bench. I have a sledgehammer, a key card, and a broken lever. Sledgehammer plus broken hammer plus key card. I don't have anything else. Exit. All right. Workshop. North. And that's that. That's a wrap. On day one. We needed a gem and we couldn't get it. Go into the freezer. See what's going on in the freezer. So, coins and diamond amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. What is really nice now is that because we're starting a new day, we will start the new day with 17 coins. That's nice. Can I sledgehammer this? Is there a way to turn off the power in this freezer? So I can get these items? Utility closet, breaker box. I don't remember there being a button for a freezer. Pretty eventful day one though. I mean, look at us. We freaking got there. Trying to think. We got to tier 8, rank 8. Wasn't there the dining room? Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We're not even going to get there. We're going to die out. All right. Call it a day. We got some good notes from day one. Yeah, my frozen assets. Yes, call it. Day 2. 6 red rooms, 6 bedrooms. Yep. Pretty good day one. Pretty good day one. Day 2. All right. We'll go west first. East first, I mean. All right. Storeroom would already screw me. Let's just go parlor. Get that fun game out of the way. See what's in these. Probably get 2 gems from it. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. True. True. This is the false one. Which means that this box is not empty. Which means that interesting. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears in another box. So these 2 are true. Which means that this one's false. The blue box is empty. Yes. But you're not telling me which one has the diamonds in it. You're just saying that these 2 are full. This one, the blue box is empty. Yes. What the? This is a gamble now. Could be either one of these. Only one box is a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So these two are your false boxes. I mean, these two are your true boxes, which means that this is your false box, which means that this box is empty. So does that mean that these two are full? I'm so dumb. If these two are true and this one is false, that means that this one's full. Sorry about that. I'm dumb. Sorry about that. Took me a second there. That's God. Dining room, I guess. Oh, you know what though? We did reach rank 8 yesterday. So there should be a meal in here. Why aren't you serving me dinner? I reached rank 8 yesterday. Did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got there with the freezer. I don't know. All right, let's see what's east again. This is bothering me. Den, bedroom, guest room. Let's just go den. Get the gem and then see what I can do with this bottom room. Mailroom. I got a package. I got a package delivered yesterday. What is it? Amateur lockpick, a silver key, and 2 keys. I'll take it. Thank you. Nice. That was huge, actually, early on. Let's get this gem. And let's keep moving. Yeah, all right. Secret passage. Kitchen. Guest bedroom. I kind of want to get the ones that have no other passageways out of the way early, so then that way later on I don't get screwed. So I think I'm just going to do this now. And there's a gem in here. I was going to say, I feel like we knew there was a gem in here. Up in my notes, I wrote bedroom contains gem. Nice. All right, so we got 4 gems already. Let's try not to freaking blow those. All right, dining room. Yeah, okay. Spare room, bedroom, utility closet. Bedroom would do the same thing. Might as well do the spare room. Ugh. This is going to kill us. This is really going to kill us. All right. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I think only once, though. What's this here? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. So this is one right here. I'm afraid to do that one. Well, I got to redraw, because if I pick any of these, we're done. Ugh, man, why'd you have to screw me like that? I guess we're going chapel. We'll go nook. Get a key and then see what we're going to put in this corner. Coupon book, nice. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. Take that. What else? A journey. So this is why I was like, I think we should definitely start taking notes. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. So that's why I decided to start taking notes while I played this game. And we will pick the storeroom. Give me some good items. And we will backtrack. Back to the chapel. That way's done. All right. Well, I guess we gotta do the kitchen. Crying out loud. What's this? Oh yeah, right. I could buy both of these. I'll do the bacon and eggs, I guess. And add morning room to today's draft pool. What's in the morning room? I don't even know. But I'll buy it. Sure. Screw it. And I used the coupon book. So it was only 9. I mean, it was only 7 coins. If I get a club sandwich, it'll only be 6 or 7 coins again, but it'll bring me down to 3. But I'll get 15 steps. I don't think I need the steps, honestly. Do I? I really don't know. Let's see what else. Incredible. Gotta go corridor. Mr. X's hat. And hallway. Right? Gotta go hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, but it's on a red note, so these are false. I think I wrote that down. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be unlocked, I think I wrote. I didn't write anything. What was it? Crap. What am I doing here? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be unlocked. Okay. Next. Keep going east. Well, might as well do the closet. Wow, we're actually stacking up the items right now. We're in a good spot actually. With the hallway, like every space filled up down here. Wow. This is pretty solid actually. Pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. And we're back at 50 steps on the day. Like it's like we just started. Like you start every day with 50 steps. We just moved up 3 tiers. We're at rank 4 now. With 50 steps, with a lockpick, with a silver key, 5 keys, 4 gems, 10 coins, a coupon book. Like we are in such good shape right now, actually. Watch me just totally blow it. Yeah, we'll do the dark room. Sure. Gem required. I might as well use it, right? And we got security. Oh, okay. So this was not written on cards. It was written in a notebook. So blue memos equals true, red memos equals lies. Got it. So I already wrote these notes down. Yep. Right. Got it. Let's do this too. Inventory. Where were those coins? I don't remember those coins being anywhere. Did I miss them? Huh. Do I have a key card? I forgot. I don't think I do anymore. Default setting the security door should be set to the powers of the lister. General safety rule: offline mode should be set to unlocked if any step are working. Yeah, so unlocked. Return to security menu. And I still don't know this password. Security. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But we look good right now. Tomorrow you will... The morning room. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Not bad. I'm going to do that. I don't know if the morning room's going to show up again, so... Wow, what a gorgeous room. Ooh, okay. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Deal. I like that. What's up with all the ampersands around? I'm not reading that. Can't take that. Can't take that. Alright. Let's keep moving. Love how the security room is directly attached to this morning room. Like, you gotta walk through the security room to get to the morning room. Alright. Curl up through back through security. We have a way going west already. Let's go back east with the bedroom. We do that. Okay. Oh, upgrade disc. Should I hang on to the upgrade disc in case I want to use it later? Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I'll hang on to it. Greetings from Reddington. Reddington. Not sure what this is either. Lockpick? Nice. I like that. What do you guys have for sale? 2 days only. All items 50% off. Day 20 and day 21. Wow, we're only on day 2. Alright, what do you got? Set of gems for 10. Running shoes. What are running shoes? What do they do? Oh, the sledgehammer. Should I get the set of gems? I'm gonna get the set of gems. How many times am I screwed because we run out of gems? What else we got? With. Without. What the hell does that mean? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Yep, that's false. Once again, we don't know the terminal password. What the hell, guys? Wait, I need to know what this is. I can't. With. Without. What the hell does that mean? No, it doesn't work. All right. Wine cellar, get 3 more gems, have 11 gems. No, because we only have the dark room right now. We're going to go pantry. Apple. Thank you. Why is everything locked now? Conference room. Locksmith, walk-in closet. Keys for sale, huh? Now we're going to go conference room. What did this say? Safe code, right. E. Why is every door locked? 2 gems. Oof. Oh, God. Hallway doors are always unlocked. We haven't gotten to that. Yeah, we're going to use that. That's going to prove hugely useful later. I want to backtrack. I want to go back to the dark room. Sorry. It's, yeah, through security, right? All right. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be, so. Left. You motherfucker. Again, I don't know what this does. So it said dark room was off. So this is how the dark room looks right now. If I turn dark room on... Oh, shit. So let's turn those on. I don't know what these are either. Turn the keycard entry off. What's that say? Synca Co? Synca Co? SYNKA? SYNKACO? Maybe that's a password? Maybe that's the security password? I don't know. Keycard, huge. I don't know if we really need it anymore. I can't read this. Print notes. Herbert Sinclair has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Looks like we gotta go backtrack outside at some point. I don't... Okay. Got it. Okay. Again, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information. Yep. Okay. Here's that picture again. All right. Oh yeah, here's this thing that we took a picture of. Synca Co. SYNKACO. I don't know. I don't know what that means. No clue. Upgrade disk. I don't want to upgrade a disk yet. It's good that I have that, though. Let's go into the foyer. All right. Yeah, let's do that. We want a hallway room, I think. Because the doors are gonna be unlocked now. With what'd you give me? That sucks. Oh, an aquarium. Let's pick that one. I don't know, there's an aquarium. Look at the fishies. Look at this guy. Oh, big man. Come on, give me something good. No shovel, no nothing out here? Usually there's an item. Damn. Wine cellar. Wine cellar, no doubt. Give me more gems. Nice. Nice, nice. E? Lockpick? And we'll workshop. Oh, opportunity to room and spread. Now we'll workshop. I don't think I have anything for you to combine. Oh, we got a purse, though. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Cool. That poem again. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay. The true box does not always contain the prize. We know. Man. Here go all my freaking keys. Laboratory, right? Get it out of the way. But this will give me prizes. Was there something in the... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Go back. Was there something in the... No, I didn't write anything in the boudoir. Boudier? Whatever the hell you want to call it. I want to get rid of the lavatory, but the billiard room is going to give me a prize. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't want to run out of keys. I'm going to pick the lavatory. I don't think there's anything in here. I shouldn't have even gone in. Waste a step. Alright, back into the aquarium. Here we go. What's this guy? Oh, nice. That's huge. Let me write that down. Compass and aquarium. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's a huge dub right there with the West Wing Hall. That's a huge dub. We'll go passageway, right? Yeah, probably the best way to do it. We've got 6 gems, so. Oof. I don't want to loot. Oh, it's only you lose 2. Okay. Did we do the weight? We didn't get the weight room yet, though. Yeah, we didn't get the weight room yet. The weight room is going to cut ourselves in half. That's going to be tough. Yep, let's do the gymnasium. Ugh. Damn it. And it wants a freaking key. You want a card? Oh, I already turned it off. Good. I'm going to have one anyway, but... Rumpus room. Gotta do it. Give me some coins. Oh, let me get some first. This guy's gonna tell us like something. I don't know what it is, but give him a coin.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Kitty!
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
What does that have to do with anything?
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see
Just more stuff getting me confused.
by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked.
That's probably the door we need to get to.
Key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find.
What do you mean? Not gonna find it.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Bullshit.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Great. Thank you. I didn't want you to keep talking anyway. Alright, let's keep going. God damn it. Lockpick, let's go. I don't want to use another gem. Did we find a safe code yet? Safe code is not 9083. 3809. I don't know. But that's the office safe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. That sucks. I wish I did. was gonna say, isn't it like highlighted right here? I need a magnifying glass to see what. Ugh, damn it. E. Let's go. I'm gonna use the nursery. I don't want to give away those many gems. No, should I use a furnace? Yeah, but God damn it. I don't know. I want the steps. I don't have many things left, so I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. Gives me some keys though. I'm gonna do that. I need the keys. Oh look, more. First words on the remember I found page 8, a message. So we have message. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. First words on the blank, I bet say reveal the message. First words on the what? The key to the secret garden? Where the hell is that? You're not helping. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get to a door and be screwed. I don't know what to do now. We're at rank 9. We got to 9. Ah, man. Billiards room it? Right? Connected to the antechamber? I'm running out of steps, though, fast. So here's the antechamber. Nothing here yet. I need steps. This ain't good. Alright, yeah. Plus, times, divided. Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember. So it's like... So 7. 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. 15 minus 7 is 8. 13 minus 2 is 11. 4, I think this is times 2, is 8. 12 minus 7 is 5. Times 4 is 20. What do you got? More keys. I kind of wanted gems. That's okay. I'm really worried I'm going to run out of steps. Oh, God. The day we all... Oh, we already knew that. Shit. I got to get back through that way. Oh, my God. I'm going to be down to like 10 steps. This is not good. Oh, man. My heart's, like, beating right now. Wish I knew that safe code. Damn it. 10 freaking steps. 8! Ah! Great Hall. 7 locked doors. I'm not going in there yet. Mm-hmm. That's actually huge. That provides me some shortcuts. I know that's like important. Marigold wins Herald. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swinbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make her with the Sinclair family. Swinburne author never considered herself success. She can, by Gail Hermes, Herald's staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. So that's me, I think. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Loyalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. That's crazy. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Damn. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. So our mom died in a bombing? This would not be the first time that the publishing house was defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Oh, I guess not. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past references to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag waved down a local. This is the 3rd major thing last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Mary Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. So that's what happened. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Uh-oh. Could that be the ones we've been picking up in the house? Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aris have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy, and high peerage and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Interesting. Why would he have that glued and put into a binder? God damn you. What is it? I don't want to go in there. Yeah. Oh, it's a bat. Oh, sweet. It worked. I guess this one, right? Can I check more? The lockpick was kind of huge, actually. Oh, what about the upgrade disc? Can't believe I didn't use the upgrade disc. Do the lockpick. You can retrieve this item on any day you have a code check in your house. Exit. Okay, good. 4. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. That's even with that? Yeah. Gotta spin it one more time. What? Should I not have done that to begin with? One more? Yay, thanks. Fucking. Ah. Look at me. On day 2. I missed 1 box. 1 box. Are you kidding me? With 2 steps left. I'm done. That's a wrap. Damn it. Got it. Fah! You've used all your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house may be a little bit different. Yeah, you could say that again. Man, what an amazing day right there. You gotta be kidding me. Look at that. I built the whole freaking house. What was I missing? You're kidding. Starting with 2 gems, huh? I remember that actually. All right. I'm gonna pause it actually. Take a break from the stream for a little bit, and then I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then I'll come back and play some more afterwards. So, gonna end the stream now. GG's. Get back and